Hey there, welcome to January of 2023. It's time to sit in your timeout chairs while you manifest. Wait, what? What is that? How do you manifest while sitting in your timeout chair? It's a little bit tough, right? So January is an 8 universal month that asks us to manifest in a 7 universal year, which is asking us to sit patiently in our timeout chairs. So what a contradiction is that? You've got the 8 that says, go do it. You've got the 7 that says, nah, sit back, put your feet up. So how do you juggle this polar opposite energy, the polar opposite influence of the 7 and the 8 all at the same time? It takes a bit of talent, right? So I'm going to give you some clues on how to do that. So first of all, we're going to start by realizing that this is going to be a slow and steady wins the race kind of a year, okay? You're going to experience another month just like this in October, so you want to pay attention to this message. Remember that the universal year is a 7. We're going to add that to the month that we're exploring. In the case of October, that would be a 10. Reduce that to a 1. So now we have 7 for the universal year plus 1 comes up as an 8. So this energy that we're talking about is going to happen again for you in October. January, first month, right? Add that to the 7 personal year. You've got an 8, right? Okay, so 2023 is a universal year of 7 that's going to be having a very quiet influence, if you will, that's going to be having an influence on you. So in the personal year that you're in, it's hard to say what is going to be, how this is going to be affected. But I do know that in my mind, this is going to be a welcome change from the demanding vibration of the number 6 that we've been experiencing in 2022. I don't know about you guys, but I am so done with domestic drama for a while, right? So 2022 has been a 6 universal year, which has caused us all to feel a sense of responsibility to our homes and to our families, and we've got to do the right thing all the time. We can't embarrass the family. We've got to do everything for everybody else and put everybody else ahead of us. Ugh, that gets old after a while. It gets really tiring after a while, right? So, but 2023 brings in that 7 energy that says, back off, people, right? I'm going in my cave. You've heard me say it before. I'm going down under. I don't want to be with you this year. I want to be by myself. I want my own personal company. So the 6 has been very demanding on you. The 7 is saying, I need my timeout chair. Bring it to me quick, okay? But you know what? Even with this contradiction of energies, you can manifest romance, your dream careers, your health, your wealth, whatever you're looking for in this dynamic energy. January is going to be asking you to think about what it is you want to manifest in 2023. Now, why do I say that? Well, I'm always telling you guys, don't think, right? Feel, don't think. But unfortunately, the 7 is going to take you up here, right? So that 7 personal year is saying, I have to think about what I want. I have to envision whatever it is I want. I need to rethink the direction that I'm going in. I need to review the way my life has been rolling out. I've got to take a look at the last 6 years. How is that rolling out? Am I still tracking in the right direction? So you do kind of have to think about things like that under that influence. It's a time when you want to get really focused and intentional with your goals, okay? Because manifesting is really good in an 8 universal month. Create a way to stay accountable to your goals. All right. Does that mean calling a friend and saying, hey, will you kick my ass if I don't, if I'm not accountable? Will you call me once a week to make me accountable, knowing that phone call's coming? That would be a good thing to do. You want to journal every day, celebrating what you have accomplished rather than what you haven't accomplished. So focus on what you were doing, what you were creating, what you're manifesting, even if it's the tiniest thing, even if it's the smallest thing. Your focus is very, very important when you're in the energy of manifestation. We want to manifest what is good for you, what it is you want. But your focus, you can focus on what you don't want because you're really pissed off about something or upset about what you can do that, right? But remember, the word focus is implying bringing it closer. So as soon as you start focusing on something that's not so good, you start whining about this or whining about that or upset about this or that, stop for a second and ask yourself, is that which I'm focusing on, is that what I want to bring closer? And if it isn't, shift your focus onto what it is you do want to focus on, right? If you are starting a new job and you don't know everything, go to bed at night and at least acknowledge one thing that you did well, one thing that you learned, okay? Do that before you go to bed at night. That's what your subconscious is going to play and that tape over and over in your head as you're sleeping. So make sure that those thoughts that you have before you go to sleep are good ones. If you're going to sleep on worry, if you're going to sleep with anger, all those sorts of things play out in your head and just get magnified. So give some really good thought to what is it I want to manifest, okay? So you want to create some financial goals for 2023. Set yourself up right. This is a fabulous time for us to have an 8 universal month at the beginning of the year in January. I mean, January is the first month of the year, but that doesn't mean that it's a 1 energy, right? In this case, January is the 1, universal year is a 7, that adds to an 8. So that theme is going to be an 8 universal month under the umbrella of the 7 that says, I have to think about my 8. What is the 8? The 8's about the manifestation. It's about your money. It's about your power. It's about your authority. Give some thought to that, okay? So create some financial goals for yourself for 2023. Where do you want to be by the end of the year? Do you want to clear off some debt? Do you want to have some investments nurtured maybe? Do you want to save some money? What's your goal, right? Get clear on it and set an intention for it. Consider where you may have been teaching people how to treat you. Remember, the 8 relates to your own personal power and how you're being treated in a relationship. There's a clue there because you've taught that person that it's okay to treat you that way. All right. So what you choose to say will teach a person how to treat you, but more commonly, what you choose not to say will speak volumes to them. If you don't complain about a way somebody is treating you, you can expect to get treated the same, right? So this is a time to stand in your power. Ask yourself, have you become somebody's doormat, right? Are you somebody's bitch right now because you taught them that that was okay? So this is a month where you're going to want to be setting some really healthy boundaries as you stand back in your power. Okay, really, really important. So you also want to look at practicing some healthy affirmations that affirm just how awesome you really are. Okay, so it is such a bonus, as I said, that January is starting off as an 8 universal month. This is not a guarantee that this happens every January, guys, but the lineup here is really, really great. It's setting you up for success in 2023. So this is going to bring in a lot of positive and very powerful energy to start the year off right. Okay, you want to put your best foot forward. So, but 2023 is asking you to tap into your spiritual self before you get distracted. Okay, it's so easy to become distracted. It's great to set all those goals and the New Year's resolutions, that sort of thing, moving into the new year. We all start out really fresh. We all start out like, yeah, I'm going to go on that diet. Yeah, I'm going to exercise every day. I'm going to do this. I'm going to save some money. I'm going to clear off all of that. But it's easy to get distracted. But what's really, really important, and I can't even stress this enough to you guys, that you create a spiritual practice that you can follow, that you can commit to, that's not, pie in the sky. It's simple stuff. If it's a grid or whether it's working with angel cards or whatever, it's about being accountable to yourself, to your spiritual practice. It's about using it and seeing the rewards that come from that. So it's very, very important for you to do that, to create your spiritual practice. So the 8 vibration of January is a great energy to create the best plan for you, to really set an intention for a really great plan to rock it out in 2023. So yeah, the energy of the 7 is going to say, yeah, I feel like I'm going to want to spend some more time alone in 2023. That's the truth. Yes, you're going to be happy just to retreat and read a great book. Absolutely. That's the truth, right? And you're going to want to likely retreat from all the noise and the distractions that typically were yours in 2022. But if you stand still in an 8 universal month, in a 7 universal year, you might miss the boat. Okay, this is a very important lineup. Can't stress it enough. If you want to be certain that you are making the best use of the 7 universal year, you may want to consider joining me in my supportive group. We call it the Clarity Seekers community because all of us in there are clarity seekers. We want to know what the heck we're supposed to be doing moving forward, right? So you might want to check it out. Check it out on my website, AnnPerryNumerologist.com. It's right at the very top. Because 2023 is going to be an enormous year of personal growth, of spiritual development. So you may want to join me because I'm bringing in some amazing guest speakers. I've got Genevieve Tager that's coming in. She's going to be doing a life purpose boot camp. That's over 2 days. Oh my God, awesome stuff. We've got masterclasses on how to heal your wounded child with Coralie Fox. She's a life coach, specializes in doing the shadow work. Oh my goodness, the shadow work is so good, especially in a 7 universal year. We've got masterclasses on reading tarot and how to look at the spreads and whatnot, maybe in a different way. We've got crystal grid workshops coming up. We're even going to be exploring twin flames with an expert on twin flames, right? It doesn't get any better than that. So get ready, because we've also got world-renowned psychic medium Laura Warren. She is an amazing psychic medium, but she's also an incredible teacher. And she is going to be teaching us how to create a spiritual practice that you will be able to commit to. She will get you set up on the right track. So remember, you won't be seeing this amazing energetic lineup again until 2032. So you want to make this year count right out of the gate. You've got no excuses. You've been told, right? So let's kick some serious ass this year. Okay, let's do it. Let's choose to make 2023 our best year ever. Thanks, guys. I look forward to seeing you in January. Have a great month. Take care. Bye for now.